What's going on YouTube? Seth here with Desires Ignite YGO, and I fell behind on some stuff. I was going to try and upload this video last week. It's going to be a different video. It's not a deck profile or anything. We lost a really close friend. His name is Joshua Maffett. He passed away suddenly last Monday, and last Saturday they held a double case tournament at House of Cards in Lebanon County. So a big shout out to Jared Zimmerman and Gary Diamond for putting that together. We were able to raise a good bit of money towards his funeral expenses and stuff. So this video, it's going to be basically people sharing memories of him. John and I opened up a few tins and stuff, so that'll be included. I finished 13th, so I made top 16 with Pure Sprite, but obviously the ban list came out, so I'm not going to upload that deck profile, obviously. Because Ronin Tonin got banned, and I'm testing around a couple different things. But yeah, so I guess I'll just start off with my favorite memory of Maffett, which was the day we met. He traded me a Ghost Rare Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon. It was right after Clash Rebellion came out. And I was just going through his stuff, and that was like, I was like, oh my god, like, I love Red Eyes. You know, Red Eyes is one of my favorite cards besides Super Night Dragon, which is, for those who don't know, Super Night Dragon is my favorite card. It was the first secret rare I ever pulled, because of my age. But after that, like, me and Maffett just, we really hit it off. Like, we always played each other locals. We helped test for events and stuff. We always tested with each other on Dueling Book or, you know, whatever. You know, went to regionals together. It was a pretty big shock. And I didn't really want to fill mine right away because I was still letting it soak in. I found out on my last break of work, and I was a mess. So, a lot of us on this team, pretty much everyone on this team, knew Josh personally, and we were all pretty close with the guy. And it's very, very sad that 35 years old, and he's not here with us anymore. So, before we go on to the video, I do have a memory to share from a friend of mine whose name is Caden, who was not able to make it to the Memorial Tournament. So, the memory he wants to share, I have it here on my phone. It says, this was one time back sometime, 2019, when I was still getting into the game. I was at a 3-1 record for the first time ever, played against him. He ended up beating me, but he let me have the win for my first top. So, there's Caden, who was a fresh player in 2019, just kind of getting his feet wet, and he was doing great. And even though Josh beat him, Josh let him have the win so he could have his first local top. You know, Josh had a big heart. He loved teaching people about Yu-Gi-Oh! He had such a passion for the game. He could talk for hours about anime, Gundam, Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know, Digimon, all that stuff. He had a real driving passion for all this stuff. And this is what I meant when Kazuki Takahashi passed away. And I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! Brings people together. It really does, you know. If none of us played this game, we probably would have never even met Maffett, you know. So, but yeah, so please enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe, find us TG player and stuff. I know it's not like a deck profile or anything, but you know, just sit back, enjoy the show. Like I said, John and I do open up a couple tins and stuff, and you know, enjoy. And Maffett, love you, buddy. Rest in peace.
Shag my back row and then he goes,
You just side in dip and then you just like let go.
Yeah, he does awful. Freaking before my surgery.
Yeah, I mean, I need to. I don't know. Are you playing goblins in your side in?
Oh yeah, the dumb guy.
Lewis in the house. Ray is bae, but he's cheating on her.
Maybe.
I got this one. Oh, I'll take a look at it just to be nosy.
Yeah, I know. You'll get extra flavor.
Please let me know if everybody can hear me. I am truly overwhelmed by the amount of the support that the Yu-Gi-Oh community has offered in light of this very unexpected tragedy. I don't need to tell most people here that Josh was the type of person that if he met you, you were his friend. And if he was a truly devoted friend, as demonstrated by the miles on my car. And if you were a jokester, there are kids here, if you're an asshole, he really loved you. Like a lot. And I fell for his playful smile and soulful eyes, but his creativity and resourcefulness totally impressed me, especially when it involved getting himself out of a jam. By trade, Joshua was a networking technician, but a jack of all trades. But he was a very passionate person when it came to his hobbies. I was his girlfriend, but Yu-Gi-Oh was his mistress, and anime conventions were his side chick. He was a huge anime lover, but also into comic books, specifically DC, Aquaman. Yeah, he was a nerd, a geek, a sports fan. He was into fast cars and even faster and louder video games, especially Grand Theft Auto, Modern Warfare, and Call of Duty Warzone. As we celebrate the love of my life today, remember only his body passes on. His spirit, his soul, his huge heart is still here. It lives on in the stories people are sharing with me, and how we touched their lives, and how their love is visible in the eyes of our family and friends. Things may never be the same, but the world is better for the years that my beloved partner lived in it. Thank you.
Yes. I tribute Hexia to gain for memory to gain 20, to gain 43.
Yeah,
and
that's
then attack
fine.
them on destruction.
Yeah, that's fine. I couldn't get into my any of my revivers. So I do actually have a story about it. It's a funny story, and I know if he was here right now and he heard me tell it, he would get so mad. But the one time we went to Pittsburgh, me and a group of friends and him, and we rented this motel room, and we were like short a bed for somebody. And I made it, Matthew was like, oh, well, one of us will have to share a bed. I said, me and you, Matthew, we're going to share a bed. He said, hell no. He said, I'm not sharing a bed with you. I said, come on, you can be my chocolate drop tonight. Come on, man. He said, Tim, if you come anywhere near me, he says, I'm going to kick you, he said. I said, come on, we got to be ebony and ivory. Come on. Yin and yang, come on, brother. He was so mad because he was trying to sleep, and at the one point of the night, he was like passed out. I got in the bed with him, and we took a picture of it. I got in the bed with him, and he shot up. He got so mad. He said, damn it, Tim, get out of here. Dude, it was so funny, man. Honestly, though, that's like the stuff I'll miss the most about him, was like us riding home together and just talk. We would talk about everything, man. We talk about girls, movies, all kinds of stuff. We usually always argued. We always wind up arguing about everything. But yeah.
John's opening at 10.
Sounds like something.
And we're going to pull 5 pot of prosperities.
Ayrton, all the prosperities.
Yeah, that's where they're all hidden.
No, I lied. It's spelled both when it happens.
What'd you get?
The German twin brings it up all the time. Like, did you buy that guy? Yeah, I bought the whole deck. He bought it all from you traded stuff. He bought it all from Young. No, it's from Gary. I got from Gary.
Oh, cross it out.
From Gary, right? Put it in one tournament.
That's a good one. That's $8.
This deck is up for 3 days. That's how strong that deck was.
I think it's the only card I lost out on because I pre-ordered them at 10s.
I think the deck is across the room. I was mad.
Come on, prosperity. Oh, Ruddy Rose. That's good for Sword Soul. God, I love that.
That looks better than the other print.
Yeah, it really does. Come on. Yes, sister. Ah. We failed. I mean, crossout's good.
Still, Christina won.
Yeah, how much is that one?
18.
Oh, rip.
That year, September 2018, you called me up in September randomly. Hey, you want to go to Columbus, Ohio? I mean, no, but okay, what's out there? It's a YCS tournament. I know what that is now, but back then, could you explain that to me in English, please? What is that? Oh, okay. And as it turns out, he was supposed to have a van. He couldn't go out there. I drove from Trenton all the way to Columbus with him and a bunch of buddies.
Oh my God.
Him and 2 buddies, yeah. We got there at like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning. I was dead tired. And then like the next morning, they're all like, yeah, we gotta get up at 6. I'm like, you gotta get up at 6. I'm going back to sleep. No, but Gina, watch it. No. All right, fine. I got up. But let me just tell you how much fun we had in Columbus and how much fun I had with Josh. And, you know, just getting to know him, getting to know the guys. I was super nervous because previously I had taken him to, I think, a YCS tournament in Secaucus, New Jersey. And it was like 1,200 kids, all boys, and me. And people asking me like, oh, is your son here playing a tournament? No, my boyfriend is. Yeah, that kind of felt silly, but you know. It's actually a great game. I'm finding out it actually builds a lot of mental skills and everything. And my boyfriend was one who actually would tutor kids on how to play. He was amazing at it, and he loved it. So that was definitely a fond memory for him, and he wanted to do the same in New Jersey. And it was sad that he only started getting comfortable again because the pandemic and all that, like stores just weren't open when all this happened.
We're going to try for prosperity now.
Goes in the also
Oh my God, look at that.
Angry Joe.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna read the cards.
Oh,
This seems like it's pretty good.
that's a good
A
pull.
lot of the cards. A lot of the cards.
We don't care about the rest. Cool, so we got a Diviner.
Oh yeah, I have how hard it is to drive a car.
Oh my God, it's a spell. Ah. My heart actually like started skipping. Oh, that made me sad. Oh. Damn.
If that's the case,
I've never actually read this card.
But I supplemented with
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
thought the bank was open at 2 o'clock.
First thing's not too bad. There's another Seth here, and it keeps confusing the ever living hell out of me.
They're open till 4.
I just want to be the one to pull the prosper. Even though I have 3 coming. I saw the other one to Adrian. Reaper!
Nice.
Can't complain. You don't never have enough of that card. Yes! Got the red eyes. I'm making that pretty good.
Let me know if you pull the blue eyes.
Ghost Sister, Ice Jade, Sprite, Dainty. Oh my god, it's another spell. God, I hate everything.
World Champions coming out of the top.
Ah, Wander. I hate that deck.
Not a bad card, though.
Yeah, but I hate the deck. Oh. My heart's literally racing. This pack's gonna be a bad. I can feel it.
I already know something. I came up with this. So like, Nate was trying to explain. I was like, this is Shadolfi, basically.
Monster. Oh, we got double Uber.
Come on, bud.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a good deck.
The very first memory I have of Maffitt was my first official Yu-Gi-Oh tournament when Angel brought me out here after I moved from Arizona, and Angel introduced me, and without any question he came up, gave me a big hug and said, "Welcome to the family, now you're stuck with us." It will forever be embedded in my head because he made it sound like I was being introduced into a cult of some sort, that I was going to end up being used as a sacrifice for Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's just the one thing that I always remember is he always had open heart, open arms, and would do anything for anybody.
And we are a cult, just so you know.
Oh, I know.
We kill our money.
Oh, yeah.